Hello, welcome to the abs section. I'm really glad you could join me today. So when I talk about abs, I'm talking about the long erectus abs, which give us the forward flexion, knees coming up, or lower half getting that curl in. I'm also talking about the oblique section, front and back of waist, which enables us to do turns and bending to the side, and also the core, which is a general ab section. Again, we have strong core muscles, but it's very unlikely then to get bad lower back problems. And if you've got very loose muscles at the front, we're likely to get things like hernias. So again, that nice core girdle is going to keep us in good stead for making us do every work efficiently and effectively, and also not getting injured. I'm going to be using today in 2.5s and 5s, and I will be using the mat as well, so make sure you've got a mat there, got weights, do have a bottle of water. We will be working in a 5-minute section, so it is an AMRAP, so as many repetitions as possible within that 5 minutes, 2 exercises per round. I'll give you the numbers that you should be doing. You can sort of just come with me, I'll be counting them out, or you can go at your own pace. Okay, so you've got all those things ready, we should get ready to go. We'll start with a warm-up, and it's going to start in 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to do a little turn. So I've already got my slip and hollow on. Just get a little turn at the waist. Lovely, good. Going to bring that up and over. Getting that reach out. Now I'm going to extend that across and push. And I've turned on my hip. I've got my glutes pulled in, and I'm pushing away with that arm, but I'm keeping that core pulled in. I'm not letting my body go after that arm, just reaching it out. I'm going to stay on one side. I'm just going to give that roll with the arm. Lovely, good. And I'm just going to do a little lean forward and come back up, and then that lean forward again and come back up. On the other side, that roll. Just nice and loose in the shoulder, and then down over it. Straight leg at the front and coming back up, and then again. I'm going to do what I call a standing sit-up. Here, knees are soft, down and back up. So again, just getting that little bit of mobility through the back of the waist there. You should be able to feel those long erectus abs bringing you forward and down. My lats are pulled down as well, and getting that squeeze into the waist. Lovely, good. Round to the front, I'm just getting that roll. Then round the other side. Now I also over my head, just give me that roll. Core pulled in, and then that roll around the other way. Lovely, good. Bring it down to the side. Again, just straight legs. Get that little squeeze over the waist. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good work, well done. On our first one, I'm going to pick up a 5 kilogram weight. I'm going to be doing a lunge, and the lunge is coming to the side where I've got that opening. So again, one leg back in that lunge position. You can come up, you drop, you squeeze, you turn, so you're really using your obliques. Everything else is keeping that at the front. And then I'm going to use one of each. I'm going to use a 5, and I'm going to use a 2.5. So the lower one, the heavier one, is going to be at my side here. So it goes over, but then it pulls back down on the lighter side. You see where I've gone to the side, my elbows hit my hip. This is just the added extra weight that I'm taking with me. Are we ready? We've got one big weight. You've got 5 minutes to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 15 of the turns and then 15 of the squeezes as well. Are we ready? 5 minutes of work. I'll let you know how we're going as we do it. Okay, here, turn. 1, 2. Really feel that you dropped into your lunge before you get the turn. 3. Feel that turn through the back of the obliques. 4. A little bit on my lats there as well. 5. Good work. 6. 7. 8. 9. I can feel that work on the front of the back leg as well, 10. So I'm getting extra work there, 11. Hips stay forward, 12. Just get me that turn with that weight, 13. 14. And there's my 15, lovely, good. We've got 4 minutes left. Here, just soft knees. I come over, got that long length, and squeeze it back down. Now I don't lift this weight, it just comes with me. 2. 3, my zip and hollow is now really important on this one. 4, and that squeeze down through the waist. 5. 6. The squeeze is on the opposite side of the waist, the one that I've just done. 7. 8. 9. 10. Lovely, get that squeeze down each time. 11, feel those lats as well as the obliques. 12, I'm just taking that weight with me. Abs are pulled in at the front. 13. 14. 15, good work. I'm coming back to that heavier weight. I'm just turning now on the other side. I'm getting that drop, get me that drop, get me that turn. 1. Weight over my back leg as well. 2. Now it comes just a little bit strong so I get that turn. 3. Good, lovely, good. 4, keep that core pulled in. 5. 6. 7. 8. Make each one a good one. 9. 10. Really think about that flat tummy. 11. Now you're going to build up there. 12. We don't always want a 6-pack. That almost makes it bulge even more. 13. But what we do want is something nice and flat. 14. One more. 15. Good work, well done. I'm going to keep that weight on that side. Core pulled in. Lean over, but then squeeze it down on one side and take that weight with you. 2. Feel that that is in control. 3. As you go over your head. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. You've got 1 minute 25 left. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Good work, well done. Ready for our next 15? That drop and turn. 1, come back up. 2. 3, 50 seconds left. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Lovely, good. Get that push up. 13. 14. Make sure that's everything. 15. Well done. Good. And coming up. Okay, here we go. Over and pull back down. And I've got one for one more. And squeeze. Okay, good work. Well done. We're going to move on. On my next one, I'm getting onto the floor. And I'm going to do a side bridge. So bring yourself down. Keep those weights there. On my first one, core pulled in, rib cage down and in. So again, my arms are going to hold the weight there, and it's an up and down. So it is about my glutes, but it's about having that core control. Then I'm going to come onto my side, I'm going to do a side bridge. I'm going to keep that lighter weight for a lift on my side bridge. And I'm going to still go 15 of each. Are we ready? We're going to do that one first where I've got my knees wider out than my hips, my toes together, so I can sit into that space. That's really about the core on this one, so everything else can do what it's meant to be doing. Are we ready? Okay, so still got a few seconds left on that one, so just think about that. Sip and hollow on. The weights are going to be above my head, so I have to pull my shoulders down and keep my core pulled in. All ready to go. I'm just going to go with the light weight because it's just a discipline really here of having those arms above your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, lovely, 9, feel like you've got that rib cage down and in, 10, belly button pulled in spine, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, good work. Onto your side bridge. I'm in a bedside bridge here, nice and straight. Okay, give me that lift. Up, 2, down, up, 3. Now watch that lower shoulder. 4, remember it doesn't move about, you get the push from underneath. 5, 6, 7, 4 minutes left. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lovely, good. Back to my seated position, or my kneeling position, shall I say. There, toes together, knees apart, rib cage down and in. 1, so again, about that core control here. 2, I'm not leaning back at the top. 3, but it is enabling me to push those hips forward. 4, 5, 6, rib cage down and in. 7, all my abs are tight. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, 15, and now I'm on the other side with my bridge. So I'm coming over, get to that bridge position, shoulder right underneath my elbow, or my elbow right underneath my shoulder to say. 1, 2, lovely, good. So that shoulder does not move about. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more now, keep it strong. 13, up and lift. 14, 15, good work, well done. 2 minutes left. Knees are wide, arms begin to feel this. Up. 1, 2, so think shoulders back and down. 3, rib cage pulled in. 4, belly button pulled in. 5, hip to hip tight. 6, 7, then you can really let the glutes do what they're meant to be doing. 8, 9, 10, 6 more to go, 5 more to go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lovely, good. I'm onto that side bridge. Up, lift. 1, 2. Sip and hollow on, keeping it under control. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3 more now. Make each one a good one. Good. 2 more. Here's your last one. Lovely, good. I'm back onto my knees. 40 seconds left. Good. 2. Rib cage down and in. Shoulders down. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. How are we doing? I know the arms get tired. 12. 13. 14. 15. We will just get 1 or 2 in here. I'm on my side. Woo! Up and lift. I'm going to do 1 more. Up and lift. And good work. Well done. We are moving on to our next one. Now this is going to be an incline position. And I'm going to really work one arm here. Incline position. Knees out further than your hips. Core pulled in. And I'm getting my turn here. And then I come up on all 4s. And I'm getting those oblique action to do that bird dog. All the time, my core working for me. Are we ready to go? We're on. Down and out. Hand behind your head. And get me that turn. So again, obviously, it's only the top half that turns. 3. 4. 5. 6. So it's about those obliques. 7. Getting me to toe the turn. 8. Looking at the back of your leg. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. Got 1 more. 15. Good work. Coming up. Still hand behind your head. Leg out. Glutes are working for you. Core keeping you straight. Squeeze it in. You'll have to roll over your lower back slightly to get that in. Elbow comes across to the other knee. Lovely, good. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Good work, well done. 3 minutes 40 left. Knees outside of hips, core pulled in, bottom low, I'm in a straight line. Now I turn to look at the other leg now. 2. 3. This is under my shoulder. 4. That hand. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. We get that squeeze from that back oblique. 13. 14. 15. Good work. Coming up onto all 4s. Other leg goes out. My core keeps my hips to the front. I turn under and give me that squeeze through the obliques. And then that stabilisation. Lovely, good. Make each one a strong one. Get that kick out with that glute at the end. Make sure that core is really working for you. So you can get that twist. You can get that stabilisation. Lovely, good. Coming up to 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Good work. 2 minutes 26 left. Here, my first side, I was getting that turn. 2. 3. 4. 5. So I just turn through the waist. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. We've got 1 more. 15. Lovely, good. I come up into my box to do my bird dog. Leg out, same arm is behind my head. Squeeze, and then come back out. And really get that elbow to lift. So really feel you're getting all of that movement underneath and then out to flat. Lovely, that's 5. Give me that squeeze through the obliques. At the front there. That's 10, got 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 1 minute 19, lovely, good. So knees are out, hand behind the head, and work on that second leg now. 2, 3, that's it, getting the turn each time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I know your arms are tired. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, lovely, good. My knees come in, I have got 40 seconds left. Leg out, same hand behind my head as just was behind my head. I give that squeeze in, I come out and straight. Good, so really kick with your heel. Good, that's 4. Lovely, good, 5. Get that curl under, 6. Keep that belly button pulled in the whole time, 7. 8. That hip to hip, 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. Lovely, good. I'm back to my first side. I'm only going to go about 2, down again. And good work, well done. Lovely, good. We're coming back onto our backs now. And I'm going to take a lighter weight with me. It's going to be about diagonals. So again, it's going to be about core control. One arm, one leg. So different ways to do it. I'm going to ask you to come up to tabletop first. Goes out and then comes up. Then goes out and then comes up. I get that weight go down. And my next one is hand behind my head and squeeze it up. And squeeze it up. So one stabilization, one is contraction. I'm going to be working 15 and 15 on one side, 15 and 15 on the other. So for the first one, your head just stays down. Lovely, good. So up to you when you're here as to whether you put a whole leg out and up, or your leg can go out to straight and come back in bent. So remember, you're looking after your lower back with your zip and hollow, and we've got that unevenness going on. Lovely, good. So it can be straight or it can be bent. I'm going 1 and we're going straight. 2, so I can feel it in my pecs now. Getting that weight up. 3, they have to be diagonal. 4, lovely, good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, this other knee stays nice and steady, remember, 11, 12, 13, 14, my zip and hollows on hip to hip, 15, lovely, good. I let that weight go down, I bring my legs back up again, I put my head up, my hand behind my head, and this time it's a squeeze up. 1, 2, 3. So if you feel your hip flexors getting too much action, 4, get that half leg. 5, but do get that shoulder up and over. 6, each time your shoulder hits the floor, your head doesn't. 7, 8, 9, 10, good. 5 more to go. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, lovely, that leg gets a rest. I'm coming over and across. So again, I'm going to do it straight, out, diagonal, and then up again. 1, 2, 3, make sure it's diagonal, that leg is not going out straight down. 4, 5, I have to really feel that all those abs are working for me, going right across. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I put the weight down, bring my legs back up again, change long leg or short leg, and I come up to sit, and I go back down. 2, so I still got the stabilization on the way back down. 3, my hips stay nice and steady, that other knee stays steady. 4, my zip and hollow is on, hip to hip. 5, 6, do not let the elbow come in front of the face. 7, it's all about the shoulder getting off the floor. 8, you're over halfway now. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, good work, well done. I'm back to my original side. I've got that long leg or that short leg, goes out diagonal and comes up. 1 minute 50 left. 2, lovely, good, we can do this. 3, 4, 5, keep it strong. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember, straight leg or bent leg, up to you. 11, 12, feel that rib cage pull down and in. 13, that belly button pull through the spine. 14, 15, I put the weight down, legs back up again. Okay, it's going out, I'm coming up, squeeze. 1, 2, so again this can come in bent. 3, and go out straight. 4, so you've got the stabilisation. 5, remember the elbow. 6, does not come in front of the face. 7, 8, 9, the other knee stays steady. 10, you've got 5 more on this side. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, good work, well done. I'm on to the other side. I have got 35 seconds left. Lovely, good, so it's going out, and then back up. 1, this is all about stabilisation. 2 on this first set. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, my knees stay nice and steady. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I'm just going to do those last 2, 14, let's do it, 15, good work, well done. Lovely. Now I'm staying on my back, and I've got that heavier weight this time. So I've got the heavy weight over my head, and this one's going to be my last round. So I'm going to put the weight over my head like this. So it's going to anchor me. I don't need to hold this weight. It's going to anchor me like that there. And it's just going to be single leg drop, or like that. So again, my rib cage down and in, my abs pulled in. And then the next one's going to be legs a bit further out, head up, coming up, I roll up. You could do me a lift up if you want to there, but remember you have to have your back nice and straight on this one. Okay, so I'm going to go with a heavier weight, but I'm not lifting it for the first one. It's my anchor over my head. Are we ready to go? This is, remember, your last one now. Anchor over your head, it's on the floor. And again, you can do me bent legs, like that, or straight legs. 4, 5, again, 6. I'm conscious of my core. 7, 8, 9. Now it depends on how low you go as well. 10. Arms over my head. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now if you feel you're not going to get the roll up, this is where you leave the weight and do me a sit up instead. But if you can get that one, I'm on my heels there, my legs are further out, my head's already up, it stays up the whole time. I'll do 15 roll ups. 2. Remember, when you get to the top, just give it a stop for that nanosecond there. 3, and think about where you're sitting, and the back. 4. Lovely, good. 5, 6. Lovely, how are we doing? Rolling it up. up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, really feel that roll each time, right through the lower back. 12, 13, arms getting a little tired now. They can rest on the next one. 14, one more, we can do it. Rolling up, sitting right in the bottom bones. 15, good work, well done. Goes over your head. We have got 3 minutes left. 3 minutes of this session and then we are done. Okay, so drop 1, you can drop a half leg, 2, you can drop a leg but not as far, 3. I want you to feel 4 that your back is really nice and secure the whole time because my zip and hollow is on at the front. Lovely, good. 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, good work, well done. Head up, feet out, up and up. So again, my core is really helping me here, not only to do that roll up, but sit here and get with that lift. Lovely, good. So again, don't rush it, feel that you can bring yourself off the floor with that roll. And if you feel that is too much, you can do it without a weight, or you can do me a sit-up instead. Lovely, good. It's just having that core control through the hips to get yourself roll past that point to sitting up. Lovely, good. Well done. That's 7, 8, 9, all the way up. 10, rib cage down and in there as you get that lift. 11, rib cage does not expand as I go down. 12, lovely, good. 13, remember that core helping everything else do its job. 14, 15, well done. Over your head, we have 1 minute left, so we will get them done. Lovely, good. Up, bent leg or straight leg. 1, again, my lower back. 2 is where it's important here. 3, so really keep that zip and hollow on. 4, 5, just having your hands over your head just makes it that little bit more difficult. But if you don't want them over your head, you can put them down by your side if you feel that you're going to keep more core control through it. Lovely, good. I have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, really keep that zip and hollow on. 2, 1, legs are out. We have got 18 seconds left. Last bit of last exercise. You've done so well now. Let's get up, good, up, and give me that lift. Core pulled in, rib cage down and in. Give me that roll off. Up nice and tall. Knees always bent. I'm just going to come up to the top and good work, well done. This is where you come off your timer. We can lie back down and I can get that stretch out. So what I want to do is stretch out. Often we'll feel it on my hip flexors here, on my arms, and those roll up. So I'm going to lift up and over. I have got my back arched underneath my waist. My rib cage is up and out. Lovely, good. Bring them down and in. So again, my arms start to come off the floor. I reach up, then I push down. It's like I'm pushing down through treacle. Push it down like that there. Lovely, good. And I'm going to come up and up. I'm going to come over straight into a glute stretch. So just a classic glute stretch. You can, if you want to, lift that back leg or push it in, whatever works, or pull it in. Lovely, good. So I take that leg off. I've already held on to my leg and I'm going to bring it in as that hamstring stretch. Lovely. Try not to rock it about, just hold it steady. And every time it feels that it's going to relax off, you just pull it in a little bit further. Lovely, good. As I roll over just onto one side, holding on to my laces there, and I do the zip and the tip. So I've got my abs pulled in, and I'm zipping and tipping my hip forward. Strong front of thigh stretch. That foot is up very close to your bottom if you can. I'm holding on by the laces, not the toes, so all my stretch can go through the front of my thigh. Lovely, good. Changing it over onto the other side. This time, glute stretch on the other leg, reaching through for that other leg. And I'm trying to keep my foot flexed and that open, that knee open. Lovely, good. Try to keep your top half relaxed. Then I'm taking that leg off. I've already got my leg there, and I'm going to slowly pull it in. So again, I'm trying to keep my hips here on the floor, but just pull it in. It's sort of easier to get it if you do that. But again, if it's coming straight up and out of your hip, if it wobbles like it's doing here a little bit, just let it go, and then pull it in again. Lovely, good. I'm coming onto that front of thigh, so I'm just coming onto my side. I'm coming round to hold onto my laces. I put my knees together, and then I do a zip and a tip. So it's not like I'm arching my back to do it. I'm doing the zip and the tip, so I'm pushing my hip bone forward, keeping my knee in line with the other knee, holding on by the laces, and it should be a strong front of thigh stretch there. Done a lot of those leg lifts through that front of thigh hip flexor for me, so really try and get it stretched off. Lovely, good. So come around onto my front. I'm just going to bring myself up onto all fours, and I'm just going to do a cat-cow stretch. So again, I'm just working that lower back just to free it up again after using those abs, keep it fairly static. So I'm doing my zip and hollow. I'm coming up. Look through your legs. Go down, drop your lower back and push back. Okay, zip and tip and come up. Then down. I feel that little bit of flexibility in the lower back, feels good. Okay, back up into neutral. I'm going to just tuck my toes under, walk my hands back until I'm in the bunny hop here, and then I'm slowly going to unroll, put my heels onto the floor, let your head hang. Now really think about your head and your shoulders hanging whilst you unroll and come up. Remember that danger point where you're just running past your hips, just keep it really nice and secure with that zip and hollow on. Lovely, good. I'm going to do a roll around my hips, then the other way. Lovely, good. I'm just going to face the way that I'm going with one foot and reach up and over and get that nice stretch. Now you notice that my hand here is flat. That's important. Push it flat. Just keep on pushing it and getting that stretch out and over. Lovely, good. And coming up, change over the other side, start to go. Over, get that flat palm and really get that stretch out. Lovely, down into the middle. I'm just going to drop forward and then roll up with your head coming up last. I'm going to do that again, just coming down, head coming up last. Lovely, good. And now I'm just going to do a reach over. Now I'm going to hold on to the sides of my head, so I'm going to be straight legs, so really keep your zip and hollow on until I get to there, and then I'm going to roll over slightly. Then I'm going to interlock my fingers and push them down to get that stretch between my shoulder blades as well. Then it goes right down the backs of my legs as well. Okay, so come up slightly, bend, out there with your zip and hollow on, and then come all the way up to the top. Just give it a turn either side, just rhythmically. 4, 3, I'm keeping my hips up front, 2, 1. Give it a little shake out on the arms. Good work today. It's all again quite intensive, almost 5 minutes, just building up those repetitions. But again, oblique abs going into your front and the back there, and also the erectus abs and then the core. It's all going to help you not only get a flat tummy but also get definition around the waist as well. So not only looking good but also feeling good in that you feel fitter and stronger each time. I hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed teaching it to you, and I will see you again next time. Okay, bye bye for now.